The effect of procrastination in life. Everyone has dreams. Everyone has plans. And everyone has goals. They swear they'll start on tomorrow. But tomorrow quietly becomes next week, next month. Then one day you wake up and wonder where all that time went. This silent thief that steals our progress isn't some external enemy. It's procrastination. And today, we're breaking down the brutal, real-life effects procrastination has on your success, your confidence, your finances, your relationships, and your future. Stay with me. This might be the video that finally wakes you up. 1. The real cost of I'll do it later. Procrastination feels harmless because it hides behind comfort. You postpone a task, you feel relieved, and that short-term relief tricks your brain into thinking everything is fine. But the long-term price? It's massive. When you say, I'll do it later, you're not delaying the task. You're delaying your growth. Every time you avoid what matters, you're silently shrinking your opportunities. Days become weeks, weeks form into months, and suddenly the life you imagined is no longer within reach. The most dangerous part is this. Procrastination doesn't hit you at once. It hits you slowly, silently, and consistently. And most people don't realize the damage until it's too late. 2. Procrastination destroys momentum. Success is built on momentum, small steps repeated over time. But procrastination breaks that chain. You start a project, stop halfway, lose rhythm, and the longer you wait, the heavier the task feels. The human brain is wired to avoid what feels heavy. So the cycle repeats. This is why people start gym routines and quit after 2 days. Why do students begin studying late and panic before exams? Why creators start amazing ideas but never finish? Momentum is fragile. Procrastination kills it. And once momentum is gone, restarting feels like pushing a car uphill, exhausting and frustrating. Many people give up right here, not because they lack talent, but because they lost the spark that comes from consistent action. 3. It damages self-confidence. Here's something most people never admit. Procrastination isn't just a time issue. It becomes a self-esteem issue. Every time you fail to follow through on something you promised yourself, you weaken the trust you have in your own abilities. You start telling yourself things like, maybe I'm not capable. Maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I'll never change. But the truth is simple. Your potential is intact. Your discipline is what's missing. And once you stop trusting yourself, you stop setting big goals. You stop dreaming boldly. You shrink, all because you consistently postpone the small actions that build inner strength. 4. It increases stress and anxiety. Procrastination feels good at the start, but it always makes you pay at the end. When time is almost up, pressure kicks in. Your heart races, your mind becomes cluttered. You rush, you panic, you make mistakes, and the worst part? The stress you feel isn't from the task, it's from the delay. People who procrastinate often think they are relaxing, but in reality, they're living with low-level anxiety that follows them everywhere. You can't relax when unfinished work is hanging over your head like a shadow. It drains your focus. It drains your peace. It drains your mental energy. You're tired not because you work too much, but because you avoid too much. 5. It damages your finances and career. Success in your career and finances is time-sensitive. Opportunities don't wait. Procrastination can make you miss deadlines, delay promotions, kill consistency in your business, stop you from learning profitable skills, hold you back from starting projects that could change your life. The harsh reality? People who act quickly move ahead. People who delay get left behind. In today's fast-paced world, procrastination is one of the most expensive habits you can have. It takes money out of your pocket and hands it to people who simply decided to take action. 6. It weakens discipline and creates bad habits. Discipline is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets. But the more you avoid what you should do, the weaker that muscle becomes. Procrastination teaches your brain that discomfort should always be avoided. But in real life, everything you want, success, skills, wealth, fitness, growth, comes through discomfort. When you let procrastination win repeatedly, you unconsciously build habits like overthinking, starting late, working under pressure only, choosing comfort over progress, leaving projects unfinished. These habits eat your potential from the inside. 7. Procrastination shrinks your future. The future doesn't change by chance. It changes by consistent action. Every year you delay doing what matters, your dreams move one step further away. The older you get, the more you realize that time is not unlimited. The opportunities you ignored rarely come back. The skills you didn't learn become harder to master. The goals you postponed become more complicated. Life punishes delay. You either take charge of your time, or time takes charge of your life. If you continue procrastinating, the gap between where you are and where you want to be will widen, until one day, it feels impossible to close. 8. The turning point. How to break the cycle. Procrastination isn't a permanent identity. It's a habit, and habits can be broken. Here's the simple truth. You don't overcome procrastination by thinking. You overcome it by starting. Start small. It starts to get messy. Start unprepared, but start. Action creates clarity. Action builds momentum. Action kills fear. You don't need motivation. You need movement. Pick one thing you've delayed for too long, and take the first step today, not tomorrow, not later, now. Because your future self is watching, and they're begging you not to waste any more time. Procrastination might feel small, but its effects are massive. It steals opportunities, destroys confidence, increases stress, and limits the life you're capable of living. The cure isn't complicated, it's consistent. Do the work, take the step, show up. If this video hits you, even a little, then it's time to break the cycle. Don't forget to subscribe for more content on discipline, time, and personal growth. Your future depends on what you do next.